Jeez, I may or may not upload that just because I'm not trying to seem like too over the top. Oh crap. I'm tired. And I haven't had any weed in like a week, so I might be getting back to like normal, you know. Oh, jeez. Finally made it all the way back on this side of town. I may or may not upload the video. But the knucklehead I took a picture of and I put it on my Facebook, the head to toe in black with an empty backpack. You could tell because when he leaned up against the wall, it just deflated. And he was looking up at me and then he like shuddered and reached to his phone and he kept turning his back to me. Key, right there. He's nervous. And instant, right when he looked at me. There was no time to recognize. So then I start walking back towards, I don't want to say my area, but then I see him at a bus stop a few blocks in front of me with a friend. So I stopped and asked him his name. I grilled him a little bit. He got super nervous. Samuel. Oh, right. So then I keep walking, and this jackass actually has the freaking nerve to get off the bus all the way on this side of freaking slow, stops dead in his tracks, and that I've got on video. So as soon as he saw me, he stopped and then turned into the freaking shopping, Sprouts shopping center. So I've got that part on video, but I don't know if I want to upload it because it's just a lot. But literally following me. Wondering if I already posted it, but I do wondering if Slim Shady ever realized that that whole real Slim Shady thing with all these dudes were imitating him was on purpose. Somebody was doing it to him. I don't think he ever figured that out. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Crazy Poodle Lady's like on the outrage. She gave me this little bag of like trinkets and stones and crystals and shit. I do metaphysical, but I don't really get into it that deep. Those things have never done anything for me but annoy me, clutter up my freaking coffee table. But from the sidewalk, I did underhand toss that little baggie back to where her car is, and it slid under her car. So, knowing her crazy ass self, she's probably going around telling everybody I planted a bomb or something. No joke. She went ape shit with them. I was gonna say assumptions, but no, like outright damaging accusations. It was me over at Target with a poncho blanket wrapped around me. And even though I finally had a woman give me some booty and weed, I saw her and just ran away. Only to then come down off the hill dressed like this with videos of my spot up there to show her. No, it was you. Oh, you're one of those. Gotcha. And then I was left and right. I was abusing her dog, feeding it weird shit. That dog loved me, by the way. That poor thing's gonna have a freaking miserable life until she finally gets rid of it. So I noticed she had gotten rid of like 5 dogs and 3 cats in the last 5-10 years. Pet owners don't do that. Like, you don't go through that many animals, especially, you know. You're lining up all the years and they outlived their puppy kitten years and just tossed them to the curb. Imagine that. She brought up speed like 20 times a day. And I'm not joking. I know a lot of people are going, spoosh me. But I thought speed was something else. I thought speed and meth were 2 different concoctions. And then she like started wailing on me about how, oh, you do it, and just would not put that down. And that's when I knew things were going to go horribly wrong. In fact, I made a YouTube video inside of her place. So that she had said some red flag words, trigger words. She was just acting bizarre. And she told me the only 2 guys she has dated since she separated from her husband, and just like in the Facebook post, she describes those jackasses to a T. Arrogant, blonde, little-footed, Viking wannabe, and she had to hold back laughing at his tiny little thumb penis. And then a tall, arrogant jackass who would not stop talking about how many MILFs and women he's been with. But she didn't specify whether that was actually as mutual. But we won't get into that. But good God. Now a lot of these celebrities are probably trying to tease that they were this close to picking me up, and I ruined it again. 6 years of not getting a hello out of anybody at all. And now I'm telling these idiots, okay, like I said in 2017, you guys are so damn sure the swine are the big show, and I'm just an extra who's trying to feed off of it. Why won't you take them and go? And this is where all the celebrities are probably like draining banking accounts, trying to get people to ignore my YouTubes and stuff because they don't want anybody to see this articulated knowledge. But seriously, like, I think my job is done. I gave the Illuminati a mortal injury. They've been limping on, but now they're bleeding out. They don't have another leader to fill the fancy chair. And I'm pretty sure, I don't want to get into the conspiracy theory crap, but that's just the way it is. They haven't shown any new tactics since April of last year at Oso Flaco when Old Top died of mysterious causes. And now it just seems to be this like hodgepodge of retarded tweakers waiting for me to upload something with wide-eyed, white-knuckled enthusiasm just so they can try to improv over every little thing I'm saying with these meow voices, meow about this, meow about that. And I've been telling them, drop the argument, take them and go. Tall Swine Adam, who's like up to here on me, that's why I call him Tall Swine, going around for the last 6 years trying to convince everybody that he wrote the spells and I stole the notebooks, but he beats me up all the time and never bothered to get the notebooks back. Weird dumb shit like that, you know? And it's like, fine, take him and go. Put him on a stage, give him a pen, let him write all that genius stuff in front of people. More to the point is give the goblin swine, the blonde one, give him a microphone and put him on stage and let him speak to everybody. They don't want to do that. Tom Holland's like, Same thing when I challenged that bitch ass to a fucking fight. Coward. And I would. I put that up there for like 2017, 2018, 2019. I will fight every male celebrity there is. But because there's a lot, we're going to do 2 at a time. UFC cage. Old school rules. First up is Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield. Second up would be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Chris Hemsworth, just to give me a bit of a body size and height difference. And then from there, 2 at a time. Rap industry is not safe either. Ice tea, Ice Cube, Ice flavored, Ice bling. I don't give a shit what your name is. You guys can line it up in the UFC cage. I mean, you want to rap first or after? Probably first, because you're not going to be able to talk after. So, fuck with me, assholes. I'm blowing everybody out of the water. It's time to go atomic breath, thermonuclear, Super Saiyan blue God. And I'm going to keep doing it until you idiots get the fuck out of my life. 2022, Venom wants to start doing new stuff, and I'm not holding it back. Tuesday, January 11th, 111. You make fun of me. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. He's the slow one. He's the dumb one. He's so stupid. See, look at his videos. He's dumb. Why are they here in this town? On my doorstep. I've been in this town for 6 months. They're telling everybody I'm following them around. It's time to go, Angelina Jolie. Pick up your fucking swine and go. That doesn't mean grin real big like a moron because you're out of things to say. Because, I don't know, this is going to scare Angelina Jolie, and maybe I should just go ahead and, like, pull your fucking ticket, asshole. Because if you guys were watching me and the military was watching me, that's why they got a little bit of appreciation from me. Is in February of last year, I had a sudden moment where I stopped dead in my tracks, and I looked over at this general area where I figured I might have been being watched, but knowing I'm also bugged. But I spoke the words. I said, "Old Top, you're getting to the end of your tricks, man. I can feel it. You reached into your little hat, your little magical hat, and you actually touched the bottom of it." And the big difference is my Felix bag of tricks is bottomless, endless. On and on and on and on and on. So that was in February. I told Old Top verbally and I think on Facebook that he was at the end of his tricks with his magic hat. And in April, that dude died. Next to in line, right after him, with him. And the Illuminati has been limping on ever since on his old tactics and schemes. They've got nothing new throwing at me for close to a year now. And they seem to be literally holding breath and crossing fingers, begging me to bend the knee and start pretending this stupid swine show. And their only alternative is to white-knuckled railroad this whole fake crackhead, fake Slim Shady thing. And just keep going with it, begging law enforcement to take me out. No joke, that is happening, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm telling the Illuminati to go ahead and crown that retarded swine, since they've been putting non-stop dollars into those retarded tweaker pockets. In my opinion, yes, again, that is what you call an investment. You're going to ignore me and thumb your nose at me and do all this laughy ha-ha, while I'm pointing out that the rest of the world is watching. They've been given hints and signs in anime and movies ever since. Boldly, too, putting it out there that I'm being lied about, and it's a giant, embarrassing, shameful thing that they're doing to me. No joke. And we're talking North Korea anime, or excuse me, not North Korea anime, Korea anime. North Korea is on my mind. Yeah, 11 Bravo. A Japanese anime, there was an Australian anime. Yeah, something out of England came out where they were poking fun at this whole thing. So the whole world is watching these retards cling to a fallacy that they are now shamelessly just swine hoofing forward anyway. Last but not least, at the beginning of this whole fucking thing, excuse my French, Jessica Biel. Sweetie, I appreciate you replying to my little Zoolander comment when I derelict, and you replied. In 5 minutes, you sent a little post to your Instagram, and I fell in love with you, lady. Then a few months later, when I was like shooting out all these Roman candles about you idiots are coming down to the riverbed and you're talking to all these random tweakers and gremlins and goblins, there are no dragons down there. I know I'm a tiger and you probably are looking for a big evil dragon. There are none. I'll help you find a dragon. That's my job. But there are no dragons in the riverbed. There are no lions in the riverbed. It's just a bunch of swine. Now, I think that was the first time I used that word. That day, she replies on her social media, Twitter, I believe, "We know dragons don't have hooves. Let us have our fantasy anyway." And it's been a 6-year-long satanic crime spree being covered up by some stupid prank and getting all of you people to Nelson laugh and help them get away with it. That's happening. That's America these days. So, Rorschach Journal, hopefully complete. You know, I mean, if it stays quiet the next few days and I don't hear a single thing being uttered or muttered or mumbled, there is nobody laughing at me, nobody pointing at me, no weird Slim Shady me's anywhere, I might back it up a little bit, but I doubt that's what's going to happen. So we're going full steam ahead right now, man. I'm tired. I will hopefully be chatting with somebody soon because this is retarded. Only little key points like telling Angelina Jolie to bring the UFC fighter King Kong just in case he starts talking to a fake crackhead. That dude can get out of his car and say, "Come here." And the fake crackhead's gonna be, no. Me, I'm gonna put down my glasses and my shit and we're gonna be like, "Yeah, come on, man. Let's do it. I'm gonna show her a few moves real quick and you're gonna be really impressed." And we might even do it for real in an actual UFC cage. Godzilla versus a King Kong would make more money. I would have made more money when the movie came out, but whatever. I tried that. I was in Malibu posting videos to a UFC fighter, King Kong. But whatever. I gotta go through all this retarded, he's stupid. That's all they have to say. That's it. That's all that comes out of their mouths. Short little personal attacks, these little snarky one-liners. They don't make any arguments. They don't make any sense. They just out some stupid noise and giggle like retards to cover it up or get away from me trying to rebuttal it. So, pick up your swine and go. No joke. I mean, do we really need to run down the gambit? Like, what do we do? Pick them up, pack their shit for them, put them in your SUV, drive to LA. No joke. fuck off my doorstep.